Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are diving deep into the absolutely incredible world of artist Yayoi Kusama. And we're going to uncover a little secret, how she uses just two basic types of shapes. That's it, just two, to create these experiences that are, well, completely unforgettable.
Okay, I want you to just imagine this for a second. You step into a room and it feels like it goes on forever. All around you are these glowing yellow pumpkins, and every single one is covered in these perfect black polka dots. This is one of Yayoi Kusama's famous infinity rooms. I mean, it is so immersive, it's hypnotic. It's one of those things that just sticks with you, long after you've walked out.
So what's going on here? What's the secret sauce? How does she create this incredibly powerful, immersive feeling with pumpkins and dots? It sounds so simple, right? The answer, and this is the cool part, is rooted in a really core concept of art. It's something we all kind of learn about, but you almost never see it used with this level of pure genius.
To really get the magic behind what Kusama is doing, we've got to break it all the way down to its most basic element, shape. Seriously, that's the foundation for everything we're about to unpack.
I know, it sounds almost too simple, right? But the incredible impact of this entire installation, it really does boil down to this one fundamental idea. It's all about the psychological tension, that contrast between the natural, lumpy form of the pumpkin and those strict, perfect, repeating patterns. And that is all about a masterful use of shape.
So, let's get into it. In the art world, you can basically group almost every shape you can think of into two major categories. And trust me, once you learn how to spot them, you will start seeing them everywhere.
Okay, so let's get a quick definition out of the way, just so we're all on the same page. What even is a shape? Well, it's just a closed space. It's what happens when a line connects back to itself. That's it. It's such a simple definition, but from that one little concept, pretty much all visual complexity is born. It's kind of wild when you think about it.
All right, so here are the two big categories, organic and geometric. Think of organic shapes as nature shapes. They're the flowing, curvy, irregular shapes you see everywhere outside, a leaf, a cloud, a puddle. They feel natural, right? Free form. Then you've got the other side, geometric shapes. These guys are all about precision and math. We're talking perfect circles, sharp squares, triangles. They feel structured, ordered, almost man-made.
And here is where it all clicks. Look at this. On one side, you've got a simple pear. It's a classic organic shape, soft, curved, totally natural. And then you have Kusama's giant bronze pumpkin. The pumpkin itself is this huge organic form, right? But what's it covered in? Hundreds of perfect, precise geometric circles. And that contrast, boom, that is the key. That's the secret to her work.
So, who is this visionary artist who's playing with these shapes with so much power? Let's take a second and properly meet the absolute legend, Yayoi Kusama.
So Kusama was born in Japan way back in 1929. In the late 50s, she makes this big move to New York City, and she quickly becomes a huge deal, a real pioneer in movements like pop art and minimalism. But what's so amazing about her is that her work can't be put in a box. It's everything from paintings and performance art to, of course, the massive, immersive, room-sized installations that she's so famous for today. And this quote, this really gives you a window into her soul. She says, "I fight pain, anxiety, and fear every day, and the only method I have found that relieves my illness is to keep creating art." Wow. I mean, for Kusama, art isn't just a job or a hobby, it's survival. It's how she copes, how she channels all of that anxiety into these incredibly focused, and you'll notice often very repetitive works.
And what about those polka dots? Her signature move. Are they just a fun pattern? Nope, not at all. For her, they're deeply philosophical. Listen to this. Our Earth is only one polka dot among a million stars in the cosmos. Polka dots are a way to infinity. So she sees herself, our whole planet, as just one tiny dot in this vast, infinite universe. The polka dots are her way of grappling with that idea of infinity. Okay, so we've talked a lot of theory. Now for the really fun part. Let's get our hands dirty and actually put this into practice. We're going to walk through a super simple project that lets you play around with these powerful ideas of organic and geometric shapes yourself. And don't worry, you don't need some huge, fancy art studio. All you're going to need are some really basic supplies. Some watercolor paper, a pencil and a Sharpie, some watercolors and a brush, and, this is my favorite part, a couple of corks. We're going to use those for stamping our perfect geometric dots. Okay,
Step 1. We need to create our main organic shape. So grab your pencil and lightly draw a big, kind of peanut-looking shape. This is going to be the middle of your pumpkin. Then just add a little stem at the top. From there, draw a few more of those nice, flowing, curved lines on each side to create the pumpkin sections. And hey, don't worry about perfection here. Remember, we're going for organic.
And you can see how that comes together right here. It starts with that simple, kind of lumpy peanut shape, right? But then you add just a few more of those curved lines and boom, it totally transforms into the shape of a pumpkin. You can't mistake it. So that's it. That's our organic foundation, and it is ready for the next step.
All right, now for my favorite part, we get to add that geometric contrast. This is where you get to unleash your inner Kusama. Think about it. How are you going to place your dots? Are you going to go totally random, creating this feeling of like cosmic chaos? Or are you going to arrange them in a really neat repeating pattern for a sense of rhythm and order? There's no wrong answer. The choice is totally yours.
And check this out. Here's a fantastic example of what a finished piece can look like. Just look at that beautiful combination, right? You've got the flowing, imperfect shape of that purple pumpkin, and it's filled with those super distinct stamped dots. This is it. This is your own exploration of that powerful artistic contrast we've been talking about.
So let's step back for a second. What's the big takeaway here? Because it's about way more than just pumpkins and dots, right? It's really about getting a whole new lens to see the world around you.
The real magic, the power in Kusama's work, and honestly in so much of the art and design we all love, it comes from this dynamic interplay. It's that visual tension between the natural and the mathematical, the wild and the orderly. That's what grabs our eyes and really makes us think.
So now that you're in on the secret, I have a challenge for you. Start looking for it. Where else can you find this incredible dance between organic and geometric shapes? I mean, look at buildings, at clothes, even in a park. You are going to be so surprised at how this one simple idea unlocks a completely new way of seeing everything.